Video is about a low-cost way I came up of holding my double doors to my crawl space, storm shelter, and basement shut, and didn't cost me much of anything. Just going to show you, review this whole project and show you how I did it. This project actually started out as a storm shelter. You can see this concrete structure I built here at the entrance, real heavy duty and reinforced, built it myself. And I'll show you some pictures of doing that, and then with this video how I created the door there for it. Now this project started out as a storm shelter. I dug a trench to provide access under our house. This is a concrete structure. This picture is from about 6 years ago or so when I did this. That I used Quikrete, bags of Quikrete to make this structure here. It's all reinforced with plenty of rebar and high strength bags of Quikrete. And so this gave me the start. It's about roughly 4 feet depth in there. I don't know, about 6 feet wide, something like that. Real sturdy. Rebar placed near the bottom of this upper pad here to where the tension is. This is some of the help I got along the way. This is a rescue goat. Dogs chased up on the property, and I rescued it from the dogs. And he wanted to see what I was doing down here, so he jumped up in the wheelbarrow. This is another look at the entrance here. You can see the rebar I had in here. Also, these rebars going into the soil bank there, I drove it. They're about 4 feet long. Angle drove them in. They're going in angles, like angle nailing. They can't come straight out. Help retain all that. And ran the rebar up high enough to overlap rebar that was going to be in the top slab. This is another look at it where I was pouring the bottom slab here. Put a heavy duty footing underneath these end walls here. These are real thick. I mean, that's close to 8 to 12 inches on both sides. Also, this is drain tile. I had to keep good drainage so I didn't have to worry about a sump pump or anything out from under the crawl space. Now, this is a photo of me pouring the top slab. I've got the rebar down near the bottom of the form. That's where the slab will be under tension since it's a horizontal slab. And so I did this as a wet pour, not dry pour like I did the retaining walls inside the crawl space. This worked out real well and it's real sturdy. And I think it'd make a nice storm shelter. But as you could see in some of my other videos, it expanded into a much bigger project than just a storm shelter. Now this is the door that I made to go under the crawl space. It's raining today, that's why I can't get too much further back out here. I don't want to get wet. But pretty heavy duty. I built it out of 2x6 treated wood. And there's 2 separate doors that opens like this, and got some just sort of decorative hinges there just for the heck of it. Didn't really need them down here for this crawl space. But I just wanted to show you one of my issues with this. Okay, see this little slide bolt latch I've got? That will, when I use it, that will help lock this door. And I got another one here that helps. That one helps hold it shut. This one actually also helps lock it. When I do this, you can't get out from the inside, and but somebody coming in from the outside could get in, and it's very kind of inconvenient. On the inside, what I did, okay, I built these things here. So that, for example, if we had a storm out there, which we've had to get in here, I can put this, I can't do this at the same time. Anyway, I'm not going to try to get it in there all the way, but that really bars this door. Pretty good storm shelter door, be better if it's steel, but this is not too bad. Also, with that in place, no one can get in from outside. There's almost no way. I'd have to saw through the door with a chainsaw or an axe or something. But my problem is when I have this here from the inside, if I happen to be outside and want to come in, then I can't get in. So I needed to come up with some way need to hold the door shut so that it would seal, because I do have weather stripping around it. Try to show you here. So I've got weather stripping all around it, and I got it on the edges of the door here. So I wanted to keep it held shut, help keep the weather out. And I checked all different kinds of things I could do, and I came up with this homemade idea that actually works pretty good. And I'll show you. Let me get back in here. I put this Armax on here to help insulate the door, but I've got bungee cords here. These just, straps for strapping down things in the back of your truck or whatever. And the way this works is I've just fooled around trying to get enough tension on here to hold the door pretty much shut. But it can easily be either pushed open from inside like this. Then to close it, all I do is position this door in about the right spot, just shove it up. Now I could have wanted to go ahead and put these slide bolts in, I could, but that pretty well holds it tight enough to keep most of the weather out. Then if I'm happen to be outside, I can just pull this door, comes open, go in, and it works. It's simple. I happen to have these bungee straps laying around, so it didn't even really cost me anything to do this. But just an idea of how you can put a door under your crawl space and come up with a fairly inexpensive way to so this is just a good way you can hold your crawl space door shut without having to spend a lot of money or look for a special latch. Because I'd looked all over for the right kind of latch where I could open them either way and it would hold the door shut and all that. I finally tried this. I'm happy with this. So I just wanted to share this. So I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.